There we go. Do. Let's see. I'll cancel that so that's not going to be live. I think we're live. Are we there? Hello, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to send the ping. Everyone's going to get this one because this is our one stream a year where we do this. This is our one stream a year where we go all out. Hello, everybody. Bro's on time. I'm here. I'm already live. What are you on about? Hello, everybody, and welcome to what is not going to be the busiest stream or anything else. What is not going to be like the craziest stream or anything, but this is going to be a fun one, right? This is our one stream a year. Last stream of the year. This is our last stream of the year, but this is the one stream a year where we don't really play games, where we talk about things. Nice jacket. Thank you. My friends got it for me at TwitchCon. Okay, I'm going to prove to you all that I was ready to go to the suit. So hold up. I legit had it. Right here. I was ready to go with the whole suit gag from last year. Nice like color match, a free colorway. It was going to look wonderful. It was going to be exciting, right? It was going to be very nice. But I decided, like, it's 2023. Jeans and a leather jacket is the vibe, right? You ever seen anything from Todd Howard? Jeans and a jacket. That's what it is, right? So I have a funny story about this. I have a funny story about this. This was picked up in a Ross directly outside. I said formal dress, just because I can make you all dress up nice. But I picked this up in a Ross outside of the Las Vegas Convention Center after picking up my badge, meeting up with Monday, Hamasama-kun, Willow, April Rains, and a few other people. And we were just vibing. Alejo, we were just vibing. We were having a great time. We went and we got tacos. We all got leather jackets. It was nice. It was a good vibe. Sorry. The ping said let's talk because I didn't really have a good intro for this. We're talking about the channel. No drama, no nothing else. There's no 99-page document or anything else being said. That's not my vibe. Okay? Y'all don't have to worry about that with me ever. Yes, it is, but that's the thing. But so, haha, I'm excited. It's good. It's gonna be good. Should have dressed up as Mr. Clean. That's my Halloween costume. Don't take that away from me. But today is our one stream a year where we do something a little bit different. Where we don't. I have zippers here that are my fidget toy. So if you're just gonna be hearing like this for the whole stream, I'm telling you right now. You're just gonna be hearing that for the whole stream. I'm telling you all right now. Fabian with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. I really appreciate it. So, okay, here's what we're doing. We're talking about the year. This is our one stream a year where we don't really play. We talk about the channel. We talk about what's gone really well, in my opinion, what has failed, in my opinion, what we can do better, what my plans are for 2024. Or for the new year, what my plans are for the new year and beyond. So it's excited. We're doing a different vibe, slightly, here, but it's nice. What sounds number brave? I'm not telling you that. I don't even have it. So you can stop. Hey, Web, how you doing? But it's good. All right. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. We're not playing Minecraft. Not today. We are talking about the process of making the Minecraft channel and everything else that we do on here. So if you want to know like how I feel about the last year, everything that we've done, a shareholders meeting in a sense, right? Because I'm going to be completely honest, you all are the people who help make this possible. You're my you're not my board of directors. There is actually a board of directors for Legundo Media Group. You are my shareholders. You are the people who make this thing. Make a Sword Art Online series? Probably not. You're my client. You're both my clients and my investors. So that's totally a thing, okay? Brave, stop. Finally caught a streamer, you're not busy. Hello, Luna, good to see you. Wait, you're my clients. You're my clients and my invest. Destin is the board of directors. Yes, okay. You can sell your Gundo software computer. Unfortunately, it doesn't trade for much. You sell me your time, which is how it all works. I'm playing with these zippers so much. I'm having so much fun with this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we can turn music down. Thank you for saying something. I can make it a little bit quieter. How's that? A little bit better? Stream name is a wild choice. It's not really, because I'm not kidding. This is the state of the Legundo live stream, the state of the Gundo live stream, based off of the State of the Union whole concept and everything else. This is our once a year check-in to how the stream is running. And yes, I have a freaking PowerPoint just like I've made every year. I've made this PowerPoint every year. I made a version of this every year. Of course I have this. This is the one time I get to lean into my OG management skill set and to be able to do to do this. So you know what? I'm gonna take advantage of that, and I'm gonna have the one time a year where my OG skill set comes in. Listen, you don't watch. Hey, still totally fair. I can minimize this a little just so I can see stream status while that's going. Adam, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. But yes, just put about the channel at the end to confuse them more. Been here since the first State of the Gundo. This has been a thing that we've done every year since I went full-time back in 2021. And we've done it every year. I figured it was time to do it again. And I'm loving it. It's gonna be fun. Just watched the fantasy series. It was long, but I loved it. Awesome. This is your first State of the Gundo. Okay, who here has not been here for a previous State of the Gundo live stream? Just hit a one in chat. I want to know. There's been one in 2022. There was one in 2021. Who here has not been to a State of the Gundo yet? This will be your first full one. Oh my goodness, so many ones. So many ones. Okay, a lot of them, including some people that I know for a fact have been here longer. But no, this is awesome. Thank you all. First off, just welcome to all of you, all my new viewers, the new members of the community. I appreciate all of you. I'm glad you're here. I'm having a good time. I've been loving it. It's been a heck of a year for us, right? 2023 is, it's been a heck of a year. I'm not gonna lie. So, okay, let's talk about it. 3 things we're gonna talk about on today's stream. And yes, I do have the freaking PowerPoint we're doing this whole thing. Wolf, you've already been answered by Derpy, right? Yes. Is there things I need to see, or can I go play Genshin with this in the background? You can play Genshin with this in the background. This is very much a background stream. Like, you can vibe for this one. So hit up the server. We have the Vault Hunters server that's also available. Go play on the Minecraft server. Go play Genshin. Put me on a second screen or anything else. You had that little pop-out feature because of Opera GX. Hashtag formerly sponsored. Throw me up in the corner while that's running. It's totally good. No, it's not a new song in the playlist. It keeps doing this. I don't want the smart recommendation. Oh no, Cincinnati is on the playlist, so we're fine. Okay, no, I don't want smart things. It's fine. Let it be stupid. Let it be a stupid shuffle. Right? You have a Vault Hunter server. We do. We made a community server off of the Vault Hunter server because we wanted people to be able to play Vault Hunters after watching me do it a whole ton. It requires a lot of trust. If people are going to grief, they're going to get banned immediately. But it's a lot of fun. I've been having good. We've been having a good time. But yeah, I've been guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Yes. Oh wait, your name is Blushy. Thank you very much for the 20. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. All right, so major source of annoyance lately. Yeah, very much so. All right, let's talk about the year. Right? Okay, Derpy, can you edit the command for stream elements on Twitch to make that point to leg.gg and be, you know, accurate. Please. Because that is ancient. That command is ancient and desperately needs an update. Right? The IP is leg.gg, leg.gg, which we're going to talk about at some point in time in this as well. It's been a sec. Yeah, I know. It's totally fine. And the IP for the Vault Hunters is on my Discord server, !Discord, to get the link to that to be able to join. I built my computer. And I built it over years, so I don't really have a part list that I can give to you, Nicholas. Sorry. All right. Let's talk. Let's talk about where we are. Okay? This year, right around the end. Granted, there's 3 days left in the year, so these numbers might go up slightly. But total subscribers on everything, right? Total subscribers on everything. 548,000 YouTube subscribers, 23.7K Twitch followers, and 4,800 people on the Discord server, which is bonkers, right? 4,800 people being in the Discord, which I think is like the core of our community and is the central hub that we try to route everybody to, is a ton. Stats on games. Yes, we'll get to that. I'm really only going to focus on the YouTube stats here because it makes sense. And you'll see why in just a second. Barry, thank you very much for the 10 months. I agree. I agree. So 548, what does that mean? That means we gained over 125,000 YouTube subscribers in 2023. That is 1.25 silver play buttons in 1 year. Right? 1.25 play buttons in 1 year. That is an immense amount of growth, and it is a part of a bigger theme for this year of everything that I feel like has happened, and it's been kind of bonkers. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many new faces. All the ones in chat that I saw, all of the new faces that I see in stream every day, all of the new things that have started happening in this community because of it, it's bonkers. And I am so thankful for this. But that is a mind-blowing number. And I'm gonna make your head hurt a little bit, okay? Because this is probably the least impressive of all of the numbers that we've that we've done, right? Sorry, I'm responding to something. This is probably the least impressive of all of the numbers that we have to talk about today, right? So, lurking in the community for 2 years. Hey, I appreciate you, Camo. Totally, I totally appreciate it. We had over 20 million views.
Oh!
Dev with the channel VIP, 15 months. Thank you so much. 20 million views in 2023. This number blows my mind, right? This number absolutely astoundingly blows my mind. The crazier part about this, though, is that those 20 million views account for 9 million hours of watch time. If you do the math on that, if you do the math of how long 9 million hours is, that's over 1,027 years of people's time was spent watching. That is a millennia of people's time was spent watching Legundo videos in just 2023. That is a millennium of human hours in 1 calendar year, which breaks my brain, right? It absolutely boggles everything I could think about, right? And if you regret none of it, I appreciate you, right? Very much above average. Thank you, Fabian, for the 200 bits, right? And this has been in part because we've done a lot of really cool stuff, and we've made a lot of really cool videos, and we've done a lot of very cool things. And I'm so really excited. At my house, when he fell asleep, the kids got to go sleep. Not bad. Stuart, I still get the ad revenue, so I appreciate it. You're totally fine, right? If you compare that to the long haul, we're only at 3,900 hours times what? The 5 of you? So you can do the math on that. Slides be shared at the end of the presentation. You know what? I'll make the link available for comments and feedback, and we'll have an open Q&A session near the end. How about that? Oh God, I'm giving some of you who work in an office traumatic experiences. I know. And guess what? I get to do this too. This is actually very cool. One of the last things I did at my job before quitting in 2021 was doing a quarterly all hands meeting in front of my entire department of approximately 80 people who didn't all report to me in the HR sense, but I was responsible for execution and operation of an entire engineering vertical of 80 people. And one of the last things I got to say to them, and one of the last things I did was a vertical all hands, a group all hands of all of them. And I got to be able to say, hey, by the way, I'm quitting. So that was fun. Uriah with the 2 bits, Snorlax with 100, and Stuart with the 6 months at tier 1. Thank you all so much. Very kind of you. All hail the king in the north. We're going to talk about that, actually. So I want to break it down. This is the last calendar year. This is the last IRL year. So month to month, November to November, not the calendar year. So there are 14 months on here, right? You can put a little divider to the left of January, and this is where we were. We only had 2 months in this year where we had under 1 million views in a month. May and September. May was a little bit of a glitch. It was just below. We were kind of right between big releases. Goblin, thank you for the 100 bits. September sucked. September, we had just videos get killed. Things were in a really weird spot. We weren't the only ones though. I asked around, and there's a lot of people who kind of suffered something similar, and it's back to school season. Yeah, Ark is right on that. It's back to school season, so that kind of makes sense. So I think that's probably okay. Luna with the 13 months. Thank you so much. That hurt. It definitely hurt, and I will be bracing for that in this next year. So now I'll be ready for it when things go, and we can kind of insulate it and be a little bit more careful of that in the next year, because there's a lot of people who kind of depend on this nowadays. Started it from the regular schedule too, or is that in October? We will talk about streams. Streams kind of got messed up kind of everywhere, not gonna lie. This past year has been messy. Goblin, thank you for another 100 bits. It's very kind of you. Right? Started watching with Dominion. Yeah. This year also did see the end of Dominion SMP, which is right around March, unfortunately. That kind of did meet an unceremonious end. Crazy with the 5 pounds, thank you. That did meet kind of an unceremonious end. That is not how I wanted that to have gone down. Believe me, that's not how I wanted it to go down. But at least I feel like we've been able to try to do something in the ashes of that as things continued, right? You never know. There's more opportunities. There's more things that we could potentially do or things we can get involved in. I love lore. Hey, all the lore server people, call me. You know me now, right? I'd love to get involved in some of that. It ended with a deep slate pyramid, so that's cool. Yeah, there is. One shot's a lot of fun too, right? It's a different vibe though, right? Like playing on a hardcore server where death is immediate. Versus playing on a server where you're actually kind of trying to write a narrative. It was a very different kind of thing. And I don't know. We tried to slot Dominion in right at the perfect time. Ooh, hype song. Ooh, hype song. I love it, right? We tried to slot Dominion in at just the perfect time, and that window passed. And then we had this perfect storm of people really freaking out about what was happening with their channels. People not able to continue producing content for multiple valid reasons, and people who kind of were just struggling to drag it along, and interest starting to wane, and it just became a lot. It became a lot on a lot of people. Yeah. So music is very loud because this song is very loud. Here, we can drop it down. There we go. Music's very loud because the song is very loud. Sorry. You gotta do some gameplay this stream? No, this is just a talking about the channel kind of stream. Sorry, Michaela. This is the one time a year I do this. And then we'll do gameplay on the next stream. Pop in for just a second, say hello. I have to head out since my team is playing soon. Thanks for everything. Excited to see what you have in store for 2024. Funny Cow, come watch the VOD at the end of it. You'll be able to see a couple things, which will be fun. Lore helps me. I play D&D, yes. And Goblin, thank you for another 100 bits. Very much. Is a DM, so I know about the Destin lore. Ooh. Ooh. Fun. But just to put things into perspective, right? So January, from there, grew with the $50. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the upcoming year. All hail the King of the North. And many more roads to travel for you and your chat. Love your face. Thank you, Guru. That's immensely kind of you. Thank you. All right, can we just get some hearts in chat, please? That'd be wonderful. I really appreciate it. Guru's is an amazing person who pops in every now and then, just is like what you're doing, wham, and leaves, and kind of just vanishes into the sky for just a second, which is bonkers. And Ray, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. I appreciate it. First session, 1% survival. Wait, huh? Learning to DM for a system called Naruto. Yo, kind of cool. Got to order your Christmas gift. Dang it. You're fine. See, that was just an opportunity for me to get a drink. Look at me. I'm a professional. But just to show how much has changed this year, right? November of last year, we had 631,000 views. And it was like the second best month of the whole year, right? It was kind of a lot. I think we had a really good month in the middle of the year, but we were kind of not in a great spot. November of this year, we did 3.1 million, which is about 5 times what we were doing a year ago. So we've gotten our stuff together, and we've kind of really nailed down what we're doing. See you later, Nathan. Thank you for popping in. But yeah, so we've done a bit. We've done a bit. Thank you all for the hype train on Twitch. That is immense. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Level 2 hype train. I appreciate it. One heck of a jump over 1 year. We've absolute numbers. Yeah, 20 million views in a year. That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So, about a year ago, this is what the channels look like. And I was trying to manage way too much. And I brought in a good friend who I've come to really appreciate his point of view on things. And there was kind of a bloodbath. So a lot of them have not gotten anything uploaded to them in a very long time. Dose has gotten 1 or 2 things uploaded to it, but honestly, the next video that was set up for Dose, it's even uploaded right now, is me being run through the Grasp of Avarice dungeon in Destiny 2, and I'm not gonna lie, the week we were gonna release that video is the week that the Bungie layoffs were announced, and everybody quadra kill, overkill, kill-tacular. Everybody got pissed off at Bungie, myself included, and I didn't want to release that video. I was just upset. So I kind of just let it sit there. And Sierra's the main person who's been on my case to release that video, has just been also pissed off at Bungie, and he's like, you know what? Valid. So we've kind of, Doses struggled. I gotta say, I really love what Wolfie's doing with the one-take videos, no editing or anything else like that. Kilimanjaro. The one-take videos that he's doing where he talks about stuff. The only problem is, without a topic like MCC or Block Wars or Minecraft events, and me feeling still very just barely entering that space, I don't think I can do those kinds of videos. So I don't know what's going to happen. I would love to be able to just turn on a camera, record for 10 minutes, and just upload it and not care. But I can't do that. My brain is there. Coffin, that is actually true. 343 still does, but it was a Destiny video, which is the one that I nixed. So that's very upsetting. Ray with the gifted sub to Moto. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. So that's been a bit of a thing, right? VOD channel could have stayed just a simple upload, but all the VODs are on main now since we stream on YouTube. So it kind of didn't need to be a thing because they just live on the main channel now and they're just on the live tab. Once YouTube added that live tab to channels, that's when I started leaving VODs up instead of making them unlisted. And it's been wonderful. Like, honestly, streaming on YouTube has been good for me. I know it's not good for everybody. I know there's a lot of people who would potentially struggle with it and it doesn't work for a lot of channels, but it's worked for me. Right? It's worked for me. So honestly, I'm going to keep going with it. And we're still doing that for a little while longer. Hi, Pillow. How you doing? Hi, Wise. And the rare YouTube W. Yeah, Arc. It's been a thing. Dark Wings has been very cool. Wait, I need to scroll up. What did I miss? State of the Gundo is better than State of the Union. Yeah, a little bit. Big fan. Big fan. Thank you very much, Fiona. And the Grouty video was a ton of fun. I had a ton of fun with that video. I think that one's still up. We did unlist a lot of videos to try to, in the very same idea as narrowing focus on this, I went back and I unlisted a bunch of videos that either I didn't agree with before or don't represent the type of content I'm making. A lot of the stuff from before I went family friendly just because I figured that would be a bit of a tonal shift. Not that I'm trying to hide anything, but in the sense of like, this doesn't match. This doesn't match anymore. So it's time to mix it up, time to do something different and clean up, which is why we I think there's 500 videos or just over 500 videos that are still public on the channel. A couple of them are unlisted. Next Multiverse Tale when? I mean, the last one just released literally a week ago. I believe so. I think it still is. But yeah, the last one just released a week ago, so we have time. Don't worry, we're going to be talking about more stuff coming in 2024 a little bit later in the presentation. So, hey, you remember the last State of the Gundo? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty good, Oak. The armor on that one is so sick. Yes. It's there. You just have to look for it. Yes. It's in the super secret playlist, potentially. Love your storytelling. Thank you very much, Zachary. So, you remember this? I haven't made a big secret about this. This was in last year's State of the Gundo presentation, where last year, as of June of 2022, I had to go and get a job because the channel wasn't doing as well. So I found a job. I picked up a job as an engineering manager. I was back to kind of working on both. I haven't been quiet about this. I haven't made a big deal about it one way or the other. I get to do this though. I really hope that I don't have to do the opposite of this slide again in 2024. Oh God, please not let me have to do the opposite of this slide again in 2024. Back in July, my channel, my channel became the main thing for me again because I got laid off. So that was the thing. The company got acquired, and as companies do when they get acquired, they decide to eliminate a lot of the people to save money because that's a thing. So that's been a thing since July. I've been full-time again since July. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. I didn't want to say anything about it or anything else. But no, here's the thing though. I'm going to be completely honest. It was the best possible thing that could have happened. The timing of it could not have been better. It happened right before all of the videos blew up, right around May, June, July, August, where everything was bonkers. There was never a better time for that to happen. So you can retract your retraction. It actually turned out being a good thing. And honestly, it's the only way that we were able to make our girls' summer work. Me being able to split my day, spend 4 or 5 hours in the middle of the day while they're at school working on everything. I pick up both girls, I get them home, I spend time with them until about 7 o'clock at night. I come downstairs. I do the other half of my day. I work until like midnight, 1, 2-ish, whenever my goblin brain decides to start getting tired, and then I go and I go to bed. It's the only way the girls were able to go to the pool almost every day of the week. It's the only day the girls were able to go to camp every day. It's the only way that the girls are able to go to the schools that they go to, because we have to drive them. Because my oldest is in a Spanish immersion program, which means no buses, which means we have to drive. So that is a 25, 30-minute drive each way to her school every day to go pick her up. So that there's no way to avoid that, which is just, it's wonderful. And being able to be there, sometimes 3 a.m. those days, like, dude, go to bed. Yeah, you can't talk, Lucid. You're also awake right there, right? Thank you very much, Pokemon Teen. And I have to scroll up. Trauma Queen, love their family-friendly 5-year-old, and I love to watch your videos. She's a big fan of Minecraft. And watch, hey, I'm glad. But yeah, like, Spanish immersion, what's that? She learns 3 of her lessons in Spanish. So she's learning math, science, and social studies in Spanish. So it's not like she's learning Spanish. She's learning in Spanish. It is a true immersion program to get her to learn the language naturally and instinctually. And it's wonderful. And it's been doing wonders. Sin is a native Spanish-speaking person. Like, she came over from DR when she was 7. So it's very, very cool to now be able to do that. And I'm also starting to pick up more of Spanish through that, so that I can actually make the jump to being properly bilingual. And I desperately need to do that. So I'm so excited. It's been wonderful to do it. Why no buses? Because in the program it has to do next all over. What the hell? Kathy with the $100 super chat. Sometimes getting laid off is weirdly the best thing. Thank you a lot. That is immense. And Crazy with the 10 pounds. We just found out my sister-in-law is pregnant with twins. I hope I can show you their videos. Maybe don't do Herobrine or Knights right away, but the rest are probably safe. Thank you so much, Kathy. That is absolutely immense of you. That is that's huge, huge, huge. Right? Someone who took high school Spanish, I guarantee she's probably already better. I took high school Spanish. I'm married to somebody who is fully bilingual, and I can't get my brain around word order. I'm trying to learn that with her, right? Hello, Legundo with the 6 months. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. And Unsocial, thank you for following. But Kathy, thank you again. That is huge. Huge. Absolutely huge. I have no other word to say about that. Well, here's what I'll say. I couldn't do this alone. The people you see here are either the Guardians, the dev team for the server, the editors that help make these videos possible, and Paul, who helps manage all of this chaos and keep me in check. This is our team that makes all of this possible. If anybody on here, if you see them in chat, can we just get some hearts in chat for all of them? But we have the Guardians, the devs, the editors, the managers, everything for this. And shout out to to Mythic as well. I'll give them a shout out as well, right? Like, I appreciate them. They've helped me get a lot of sponsorships and other things that have helped make this a lot more solvent and a lot safer. And I really appreciate that. They do good work as well. I will say, and everybody on this team is paid. Not as much as I would like. Not every month. Not whenever I can. I try to do it at least once a quarter. But we send a portion of everything that we earn on the channel to everybody on this slide. Gets something, and everybody who is here with me for at least 3 months got a big holiday bonus as well because of the immense support of everything and the just insane performance of the videos these past months. So just give them some love and some patience with them when things on the server break, or some patience if we need to go ahead and mod things, or it takes us a little bit of time, or anything else like that. But it's an amazing team effort. I am just the guy who goes and makes silly videos, right? If it wasn't for Mudcat and Sierra and now JC, who's this person down in the corner, which is just starting to work with us right now, or when you break Dino's door, there's also that, right? Or JC in the bottom corner helping edit those videos, Paul helping with strategy and figuring out what the heck I need to do here, the Guardians and the server devs making sure that the server is safe, that the community and comments are safe, that chat on stream is a safe and welcoming place, that our Discord is a safe and welcoming place for so many awesome people. Beck, who went all out and was primarily responsible for a majority of the audio on the scenario D&D video for the first 4 days to make sure that that video sounded correct and wasn't completely silent for the first 2 hours of its runtime. Beck, who manually placed over 450 individual sound effects over 2 hours of footage. Beck, who absolutely crushed it, making that video possible. The team has done amazingly well, and they all deserve it, right? Actually, absolutely amazing. Just the amount of work of all of that is intense. This team is why I'm able to just sit down and be a goblin and record for hours on end and not constantly be adminning the server or worried about if the Discord is in a good spot or what we're doing, everything else, and getting it all sorted. It is a huge appreciation post to all of them, and I owe them a lot. I owe them more than I can give, but I give what I can to be able to make everything else work, right? So it's just wonderful. So with that, let's talk about my highlights for 2023, because there's been a lot. It's been a busy year. This has been a busy year, right? We'll start at the beginning. We'll start Dicord? Haha, Lucid, haha. Give me a job, this terrible stuff. I'm trying. We're getting there, ECR. We're getting there. Let's talk about this year. And let's start at the beginning of this year. Part of the stew. Discord server, !Discord or discord.gg/Legundo. And thank you, Oak. No worries. All right. Finally made it on. Thumbs up to the whole crew. Thank you, Story. I appreciate it. Let's start with this video, which I think was kind of the start of a new era for the channel. This is where things started. Bees? This is where things started to change, right? What a throwback with emeralds. This video released in January. Can you imagine this video released in January? Right? This one is where we kind of tweaked things. We took our storytelling to the next level. We changed the way that we were scoring the videos. We did a whole bunch extra to make this video really pop with the little item notifications and everything else. And we took it in a different direction. Live on the projector. Hold on. Okay, you can't give me that kind of power. You just can't. I'm going to have too much fun with that. All right? And I look back at this video, like I say all the time. You look back at stuff from 6 months ago, and it's like, oh, we could have totally done things better. Mike, you don't sign up. You get invited. That's how it works. Come be a part of the community for a long time. Contribute. Be standout, and that's the thing. Nominal. Hey, buddy. Wait a minute. That video was you. Oh, God. Did my friend not know what's on my own damn channel? Hi, buddy. All right. You don't get invited. You get kidnapped. You get thrown in a van, right? Which is absolutely how that happens, right? Like last month or so. Well, there you go. Saw that video. It was good. Yes. So, the start of a new era. In this video, I feel like this is where things changed in 2023, and you can really tell the difference. All advancements is probably about the same, but that video was technically in December of last year. I will shout out a video that did release Ethically Kidnapped. Yes, ethically sourcing new employees. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I will point out this video did release in December, but it is the first non-100 days video on my channel to hit 1 million views. Not a surprise with it being a scenario, especially a scenario that I won. The King of the North, 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 right? So good. One of my favorite videos we've ever made. I love everything about this. It was so good and such a good video, and it was so good playing with everybody on that one because it was so much bigger and there were so many more people, and I got to play with members of the community who I've never had a chance to before that and have rarely had a chance to since, right? Like Rookie was our chef, our royal chef, just chilling in the back and figuring out that you could throw tomatoes at people. That was amazing, right? We had Celeste who was in there. We had Choof who was in there. We got to play with Tan and Joy if they didn't fall to their deaths immediately. We would have had so much more fun. It's such a good video. It's such a good experience. By far my favorite scenario we've ever done. And I wish we could do more like this. Like, This is where my head is at. I have so much fun with that. The King of the South. Hey, we did eventually fight and kill Ryan. We gave him 10 seconds to run. Right? So, but that's just where we start, right? Hey, do you remember when we won Block Wars? That was kind of crazy. The reverse sweep in Bridges. After getting 3-0'd, we win 4 in a row to win Bridges with myself, Cookie God, Cam, Velvet, and Misty. That was pretty good, right? That felt like a really solid win. The reverse sweep was absolutely wild, and I peaked my mic so hard in that conversation. Crazy. Thank you for the £2. I appreciate it. You know what's even crazier? Do you remember when we were in MCC? Yo! Being in Rising and being a part of that event and that group, meeting people since then. Yes, we're doing that a little bit. Meeting people since then, having people who are still my friends. Hi, Nominal. Don't worry, I'm only judging you a little. Having people who are still my friends, having people be a part of my community, being introduced to kind of the greater Minecraft space, in a sense, has been a lot. I've said this before, right? I definitely feel like Legundo for MCC Season 3. I can't make that happen, right? I have no in. I've had a few of the canon players offer to vouch for me, and they told me they don't know what'll happen, but they'll do it. And I appreciate them for it. I'm not going to name names. I hope. I have fingers crossed, toes crossed, legs crossed. If I had hair, I'd cross it. I'm waiting for the call. Scott, call me. I'm so in, right? But I can't. I don't have an in there. I don't have an in there. He bald. Yeah, I know. ECR. Thanks. Right? Eyes crossed. I do that, but I give myself a migraine, and that's probably a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Not a good idea. It's not a good idea. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. If I get the call, I'm in a heartbeat. Don't you worry about that, right? I'm just waiting for the opportunity. We'll see. Maybe it will provide itself. Maybe we've hit that threshold. I won't get in because I can't cross my hair. Ugh. Yeah, they can't handle the bald. That's on them, right? But I would love to. I would absolutely love to go again. But even if the only way I get it is this, being able to sit there and do it with my friends, being able to go through with Tan and Brock and Mongo, show up, represent the Minecraft hardcore community, do what we could. The fact that we set the Rocket Spleet Rush record and it's still standing, that should count. That should count for something. Wigs, maybe if we do another subathon, we'll add wigs as a goal, but I'm not ready for it just yet, right? That should count for something, and I would love to be able to defend that record at some point in time in the future, because that would be amazing. I would love it. But hey, you remember when he hit 1,000 days in the hardcore world? Toupee. I don't think I could. Sin likes me bald. So Like hashtag bald is beautiful, baby. It's in my Twitch tags. It's been there since the day that they made tags available, and I'm keeping it there. Right? Sin likes me bald, and I'm sticking with it. If my wife likes it, I'm totally rolling with it. So nice and smooth. Hey, remember when we hit 1,000 days in the hardcore world back in July, and that we have barely been in the hardcore world since? We've been so busy between One Shot and the Vault Hunter series. I don't think I've logged into the hardcore world in almost 2 months, right? Actually, no, that's a lie. I logged in to do the dragon video, but I haven't streamed from the hardcore world in a while. Walrus man, hello. Kids, you're supposed to be in bed. Go to sleep. Right? But no, here's the thing, Crawdad. You can go back. I was balding for a while. It just took me far longer than necessary to actually accept that. We haven't been there in a while, just because I've been busy with new projects, with the Vault SMP, with One Shot SMP. I've been having so much fun with all of that. We are going to be doing things in the hardcore world at the start of the year. I'm very excited. I want to set for myself a goal of day 2337 before the end of this year. I want to make this my longest surviving hardcore world. I don't know how we're going to do that, how we're going to schedule it, because we'll talk about that in a second. But I am very excited for the opportunity to potentially do it. Dev, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Very kind. No large project beats having fun with friends. Yep, that's the thing, which has been wonderful, right? Crawdad, just go for it. Go for it. Just shave it off. Own it. Not dying to zombies. That's kind of the goal. Right? But there are 2 other things. Crazy for the £5. Thank you so much. It's the 28th. I think it's the end of next year. Next year, Clara. 2024. We're talking 2024 at this point. Right? But while we started the year, and then that was kind of the midpoint, and then things got quiet in September, and they've kept going and everything else, right? We had the fastest video to ever hit 1 million subscribers on the channel, right? Fastest to ever hit subscribers, 1 million views on the channel ever in the Skulk Apocalypse video. And shout out to Team Peril and the team who made that mod. They did amazing work on making that mod absolutely fantastic. And they helped me in making that video work by uploading config options that I could tweak to make my video stay interesting instead of having to wait 8 hours for a cooldown that was hard-coded. They did so much. They went above and beyond. I want to give them a huge shout out. Go support Team Peril, because this is like their 3rd mod or something. They've got some really cool stuff coming, and you're going to want to keep an eye on them, because that is an amazing dev team that has done amazing, amazing work. But this video is not that far behind. This screenshot's a day old, by the way. It's gained another 60,000 views since then. It's entirely possible that this video is going to hit 1 million views, potentially by the end of the year, almost certainly by like the first week of January, unless it just completely hard dies, right? But this one is absolutely cooking as well. And I have no idea. Love your wife scaring me. Yeah, I had headphones on. I was locked in, and I'm in the moment and everything else. And then she taps me on the shoulder, scares the life out of me. You can see it in my microphone, because you can see it in the camera, because I go, right? Minecraftian horror is in now. Yeah, it's just not 100% my vibe. The next one's going to be fun, and we will talk about what the next video is. I got to say, though, all the views are one thing, right? I appreciate all of you being here in chat and talking with me, being a part of the community, being on Discord. I saw somebody the other day say it's like, my thank you isn't as much as a monetary donation. But I'm going to be dead honest, right? Like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It means so much, right? You know what? Like, look at all of this. All of this is possible because of everything that we've done. This is TwitchCon and being able to go to that. being able to then be invited to the Twitch Rivals after party. Like, look at this picture where it's all of these people who you see in MCC all the time, and my goofy face is over here in the top right-hand corner, right? It was wonderful. It was so nice to meet and talk with everybody, to be able to just be a part of that circle and be able to do more things and be able to get so much other things done, right? Like, this has been a lot. It's felt like this last year has felt like 3 in the amount of things that we've progressed. It's just bonkers. See you later, crazy. Don't worry about it. You're totally fine. Right? And it's not just me, Dylan. It's me and that whole team that you saw a few slides ago. Like, they do a ton of work to make sure that this community is what it is, and I appreciate them so much for it. But then on top of all of this and being able to go to TwitchCon, have people come up and say hi, have the Gundo coins that 4C helped me make that I handed out to people that you can see clipped onto a few people's badges, even in these photos, right? This is huge, right? The fan art and the creations that you all make based off of what I make. Just me sitting here making silly little videos and everything else. The art from Arc, the art from Ace, the art from all the people on Tumblr, and yes, I see you on Tumblr, right? The one thing that you asked me not to mention on streams, so I won't, but I am reading it, and it is amazing so far. You know who you are. I'll respect the boundary, but you know who you are. I am reading it, and it's really good. But I'm not saying anything because you asked me not to. Right? The art, the amazing art. Like, Jack, like, this is absolutely wonderful, amazing art that you have all created. That's Hatsume Miku Gundo. That's not even Catboy Gundo. That's Catboy Gundo, who made me as an epic looking tabaxi, right? Yeah, Miku legs. That's a thing that happened this year, right? The art for the Blue Bats, the art for the Skulk Apocalypse, just everything that you all make is wonderful. Somebody freaking cosplayed as me this year. Do you understand how much that breaks my brain? Somebody cosplayed as the King of the North, and there are photos of that, and it blows my mind. I've been put into cosplay. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to deal with this. Right? It has been an amazing, amazing year. And it's come through so much. And it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. Solar Mention is... No, that's not Solar. That's somebody else, right? Somebody wrote a Gundo fan. Yeah, somebody's written some stuff. Just accept it. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for it. But I know that this doesn't come for free. So let's talk about what's next. Right? Let's talk about what's next. Because I have big plans. So if y'all don't know, Ms. Gundo is in the process of getting a master's degree. She's in her MBA program right now, which means we are burning ourselves. We are burning ourselves at both ends. We're trying to be good parents. We're trying to each focus on our own careers and continue. I jumped so much that the chair has shrunk. I've fallen in the frame. Hold on. Right? So that's why stream schedules have been kind of messy. They've been a little complicated. I haven't been able to do every stream that I've wanted to, but we do our best in trying to make it work. And I'm so thankful for her to continue working on all of this. If everything goes according to plan, she graduates in 2024, which is so wonderful. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait because I support her, but I also cannot wait because it is one fewer thing on our plates. And oh my God. Right? But I love her. It's going to be wonderful. But let's talk about that. Streams are going to be a little wonky for the next couple months. Right? For the next like 3 weeks, her classes go to Tuesday and Thursday, which means that I can't stream those days, which means that I'm going to stream on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, probably 2 days a week, because I've gotten spoiled with only streaming 2 days a week to be able to spend more time working on videos. So that's super exciting. That's for the next 3 weeks. After those 3 weeks, her classes are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, office hours on Thursdays, office hours on the weekends. So, yeah, it's going to be hard to have a lot of stream time, especially in the next few months. Basically, January to May is just absolutely bonkers of a college schedule and everything else. We're supporting her, but that means that needs to take priority. So I'm going to try to average 2 streams a week. They're going to be at or about the current time. So a really early stream is going to be about 7:30 Eastern. A really late stream might be 8:30 or 9 Eastern. I'm going to try doing the occasional super late stream. I don't know how it would go because when I start streaming at 7, by the time it gets to 9, it's pretty quiet. So I'm like, is it a good time to start streaming this late? But maybe if I start streaming at 9, it'll be fine. And then it'll get quiet around 10. I don't know. So we're going to experiment with that. Things are going to be a little... I thought we were watching a video. No, you're fine. Things are going to be a little wonky, right? I can actually make a second more lo-fi playlist arc. Let me see if I can do that. Because if I can do that, and we can do a lo-fi late nights, I'm kind of here for that. Lucid said it as well, right? So, yeah, she's smarter than me. She is the smarter of the two of us, right? So streams will be at the earliest about 7:30. They will be at the latest about 9 is when our start times will be. Twitch, I'm so glad that you enjoy connecting with the server, and thank you for following. I really appreciate it. Late night lo-fi. Maybe that's how we get to where we need to be in the hardcore world, and I just grind out a whole bunch of stuff. Can use the Critical Role lo-fi. I don't think I have the rights for that. We can maybe see, right? Lo-fi late stream sounds awesome. We can maybe do that, but I would do that. One thing I do want to do, though, and this is a goal, this is not a guarantee, I would like to try to stream once a week during the day, just because I've had fun doing that a few times. We've done a few daytime hardcore streams or some Vault Hunter streams, a little bit of like lore stuff here or there, anything else. I want to try to connect or commit. I don't truly. It should all be active. I want to try to be able to do a stream once a week during the day. So that's 3 streams a week in an ideal situation. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. We'll see. This is not a schedule. Despite it saying stream schedule, this is my plan. There's no days on here. There's no times on here. I'm going to stream when I can, because I'm going to focus a lot on videos and making sure that they're good to go. Right? Is during the day before 2. Yes. So the daytime streams would end by 2:30 Eastern at the absolute latest, because that's when I basically need to get in the car and go and pick up the kids. So that's the goal, right? Like, oh, okay. Music just died for a second. That's when I need to go get the car and pick up the kids. Is about 2:30 is when I need to get in. So there's no way I can stream past that point. So it'll be like a noon to 2 stream, or like an 11 to 2 kind of stream. Just 2 or 3 hours in the middle of the day, sitting and playing and doing some stuff. That's kind of the idea, right? I don't know when it'll be. Twitter is a good place to figure out that, except Twitter suppresses posts that have links. The Discord is the absolute best place. Pings will go out when things happen. I don't have a plan. We'll figure it out. But that's the plan. Flip side of that, though, is because I can be a goblin and work on videos since I've been streaming less, we already have 5 videos in production for 2024. 2 of them are very late in editing at this point. One of them is about 40 days into recording at this point, and more, we finished all the pre-production, and I'm like, I'm doing this. This is the plan. This is the video that we're gonna make. So you're gonna see a minimum of 2 videos a month, starting on the main channel, Saturday morning releases right here, and probably every other or every 3rd video is going to be 100 days, because we've figured out this thing. Happy New Year. Thank you, Snorlax. Make sure to come back and check the VOD. There's cool stuff coming, right? Content, how much you put into it, really focusing. Hey, thank you so much. Well, about that, here's some of the videos that I'm planning on making in 2024. This is like January, February, maybe the tiniest bit of March, right? Oh, did the music get louder again? January, February, and the tiniest bit of March. Oh, no, no. 100 Days in Lego Fortnite is in editing right now. Best of 2023 is in editing right now. 100 Days in the Nether. I am 40 days into re-recording that video because the audio was dropped and I had to do that from scratch. The exact same problem that happened with this scenario. 100 Days Nether is the final chapter in the 2K Days of the Multiverse video, which means we will have our compilation video that is going through. And everything that we're doing for that. I have episode 12 of the Hardcore World, which is dependent on things that we are doing in early January, which I will be showing you very, very soon. So that's going to be fun. I'm doing a video on Better Than Wolves. TNT has been on my case to do something with this mod pack for a while. And I'm finally going to give him what he wants. And I'm going to try to just like get to a crafting table. Or a diamond. I'm going to try to get to a diamond in Better Than Wolves because I think that could be a very fun video, potentially even some stream content. So we'll see what we can do for that, whether or not it'll go well. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be painful, right? But I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Want to pop in and say thank you very much, Justin. I appreciate it. Friends said you're the king of the north. Oh, yeah. You! Yes, it did. Like the fact that you made a cosplay of one of my characters, it's absolutely bonkers. You, hi. And you've just been gifted 3 months of tier 1 subbership. There you go. Right? Like bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Just you. Lyric charm, my beloved. Well, there you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like, I was saying it earlier. You can go back and watch. Like, stuff like that makes this job the most amazing thing in the world. It genuinely does. And it's so wonderful. Like, it makes it so great. Where was I? I was at Better Than Wolves, right? Yeah, I think I kind of buried the lead here. Because that one's technically supposed to be... a thing that's in like the later big announcements section. But that's hey y'all, I'm making a Minecraft event. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you it. We'll make a video about it when it's ready, but I'm very excited for that, which is gonna be fun. I'm doing something in the one block at a time snapshot, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to beat that game, kind of like the Infinite video that we did a couple years ago at this point. Oh my God. But we're going to beat one block at a time. We'll get a video for that. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. And then 100 days. Not telling you what that one is. That's a little bit too far out. I'm not going to spoil that. Like, I'm only currently recording the Nether one. I can't tell you all what's coming after that. That feels a little silly. That feels a little silly and goofy. We're not gonna get to that just yet, right? Dragon, maybe. Can't wait to watch all of these. These are all coming in like the next 2 to 3 months. Like I said, all of these are going in the next 2 to 3 months, and I'm very excited for that. I ever posted? I did do a Piglet and Gundo cosplay as well. Wait, what? Show. Right? Show me. I'm very excited for this. Dose videos. Oh. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure out. I'm just focusing on the main channel right now. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm just kind of focusing on the main channel and just trying to make sure that this is working. Right? So, like, we'll get there. Maybe. We'll get there. That's kind of the plan. Oh. Battle Golf was a ton of fun. It absolutely was a ton of fun. But yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. We need a big hype song. What's a big hype song? What's a big hype song? Because the next slides are super big. What's a big hype song? Suffer City Circus? No, you take that back. This is good. This could work. It's a bit of a vibe. It takes some work, but we gotta let it cook in. So, I don't have a transition slide. Truly, thank you for the $2 super chat. That's very kind. I don't have a transition slide for this, but I have 3 main goals for 2024. Look at the timing on that. I nailed that. I do have this song figured out, right? I have 3 main goals figured out for 2024. This is what I want to do, right? And here we go. The first one is my own Minecraft event. I wanted to make this for about 18 months right now, and I finally figured out how to make it. What you see in the background is actually a bit of a sneak peek of the map, which is very exciting. I've been coding the plugin for this on and off for a year, probably about 4 months worth of actually legitimate long-term work of making the whole thing happen, right? This has been super exciting. This is just one part of the map. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about this. I cannot wait for this. It has been a project that has been in some stage of development for 18 months. And now we're finally gonna actually make it possible. The first version of this slide had "for real this time" underneath it. I thought maybe let's remove that and just do that verbally instead. Do you get to hear the base idea, or is it just a secret? I will say, I tweeted out a spoiler of the plugin this past January. It was a long time ago, and then I kind of stopped development in March. And I think I've told this story before. I was in process of trying to commission a map to get built, because while I can build, I don't think I can build the kind of thing that this event needed. So I tried to commission something. I was ready to write a check, send the PayPal and everything else, and have it go through. And they just disappeared. Their website disappeared. I felt used, because I felt like I didn't want to be, I wasn't pretty enough to be scammed. I don't know what happened there. Normally people disappear after they steal your money, but they disappeared before they took my money, and I didn't know how to feel, because I had all of the feeling of getting scammed without actually getting scammed, so I couldn't actually be upset. So it's just like, this is awkward. I just got ghosted at a second date. I don't know how this works. So I put the music up to vibe for a second, because I was enjoying the hype moment for a second of this. So I don't know what happened. Business ghosting and a whole nother. I got pre-scammed. Yeah, that's clearly what happened, right? I don't think that would delete a website though, right? That just feels weird. But thank goodness. In playing on One Shot a couple times, I went and I reached out to Rofo and the bakery, and we are finalizing details to get everything happening. We have a price. I've agreed to it. Once we get through the holidays, we're all going to sit down and we're going to work out the final details as far as the timeline. These are some of the screenshots that they've sent me, so that I know what the kind of thing I'm getting will look like. And this looks amazing. This looks exactly like what I'm hoping. This is right out of my brain. So I am very excited about this. I cannot wait. I don't know when it'll happen. The good thing about it is, though, you'll be able to play it on the server. just by saying that, a few of you might already be able to guess the general vibe of the event and how it's all going to work. But that third NPC, the named one, yeah, they're going to be chilling there. It might only work for Java, unfortunately. I do apologize to my Bedrock players on the server, but I have to work with things like right-click events and other things like that that I can't do on a phone or anything else like that. So the secret little tab that's going, and our extra little character, our friend with the crossbow, that's chilling in the hub, they're going to be able to do some very cool stuff, and you're going to be able to go in and play, and I'm going to use you all as my beta testers, in a sense, to be able to make sure that this works. Obviously, there will be one version of the game that is an event, that is meant to run over a couple hours and everything else. The second half of that is going to be something that's going to actually have long-term progression and your ability to improve your kit, your gear, your base, question mark, which will come in a later version. That will reset every so often to make sure that the game stays fresh, to make sure that there's always new things to be able to do whenever things need rebalancing or something like that. We will occasionally reset that game. It will reset on a far greater frequency than the seasons. The seasonal reset of the server, obviously much longer. This is going to be like, we're going to run it for 2 months and then we'll reset, or 3 and then we'll reset, depending on how it's going and making sure things go. Am I going to stream the event? Yes, that is entirely the plan. Is every other creator involved going to stream the event? That is also the plan. Am I trying to get this event sponsored? Yes, that is also the plan, right? And I'm so excited for it. Initial beta testing is probably going to start in like January or February once I have the map. I'm working on the map with the bakery right now to make sure that that works. And I think I've mentioned this before. This event is canon in the Multiverse Saga and will be a new way for you all to interface with the lore, the Alterans, Decim, and allow you to choose a side. I'm very excited for this. This is the culmination of something I've wanted to do for almost 2 years in one way or another. And I'm finally at the point where I can actually make this happen. And I am so excited. I sincerely hope it does not fall through again now, because I am gonna lose my mind if it does, and I'm gonna look ridiculous. But Leg.gg is having email issues, Miscreant. We're trying to fix it. I'm so confused. I don't know why. We're trying to fix it, but we're getting there. So technically, if you do stuff, it's part of the lore. Yep. Yeah, maybe. Don't side with the Ori. Don't spoil things, right? So it's coming. It's coming in like Q1 2024. I'm going to start revealing programming and like functionality stuff on my Twitter in the next couple months. But the map itself, once we start really finalizing it, it's looking so good. It's already looking so good. They've only done a few of the major POI. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be great. We just need to get it all done. I need to finalize the contract. We need to talk it all out in the turn of the year, and it is so close. Oh, though, I'm so excited. Speaking of things that are so close and I'm so excited about, I need another drink because I've been talking nonstop for 90 minutes. Normally when we're playing, there's, gameplay happening, which will distract. Which will distract from these kinds of things. Which will distract from these kinds of things. I don't have that here. Rise, I saw your message, and I will take a look at that in a second. This is another thing that if you've been a member of the community for a long time, you probably know about. Well, I'm making a book. I'm writing a book. We'll be kickstarting it probably late spring, early summer of this next year as we're finishing everything else up. I have wanted to tell a story for the longest time, and Ark and I sat down and I finally stopped beating around the bush, and I'm like, hey, Ark, you want to draw a thing and help me make a thing? So Ark and I sat down and we just started writing a book. It's a children's book. It's something for my kids, basically. Right? It's something for my kids. It's something simple and small and fun. Luna, I'll refund your points. I'm sorry, I'm not changing it right now. But it is a story of a pink sheep who wanted to learn how to fly. And it is a beautiful little message. It is a little simple storybook that we've been trying to write out, where I'm coordinating with Ark and Choof, who've really jumped up to help kind of make this a reality, instead of kind of talking about it for so long, actually like sitting down, doing it, making it a thing, right? It's gone through a couple different iterations. We've had a couple different people working on it at one time or another. Things have fallen through at one point or another for many different reasons. I am so excited to finally just put up or shut up and make it happen. And I want to make this happen in 2024. This is my goal. Kickstarting this book late spring, early summer. That is the goal. I want to make this happen. So it is a story about a pink sheep who learned to fly. I'm super excited about it. If it works, it's gonna be really good. And I want this to be a book that my kids can read and that other people can read and engage and enjoy the story and the message of. I'll tell you point blank, the big page in the middle is "We go again," right? That's the message. You fall, you take a few hits, you go again. It's going to be Copilot. It's going to be Copilot the sheep, right? But you fall, you take your hits, and you go again. And I cannot wait to make that a thing. Mike, I won't do that. No, my kids aren't part of my content. They are kids, and I want to let them be kids, right? Buy the book and donate to schools. That would be a thing. But yeah, I'm so excited for this, right? I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And then for my final goal, the final thing that I want to do in 2023. We did 3 goals. Last year, I had way too many. We're doing 3. And I'm breaking my own rule, right? I'm breaking my own rule. I have gone on the record multiple times and said that you do not make numbers your goals. You make numbers your metrics that you judge yourself on. And in going into 2024 and looking at like what Social Blade says certain things will take versus what I think certain things should take, I want to beat that. Boosted, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Very, very kind of you. I want to beat that goal. I want to beat the thing that Social Blade says. I want to do better than the algorithm says I should do. So I am breaking my rule, and I am saying officially and formally that our goal as a community for 2024 is 1 million subscribers. I want the gold play button. I want to get it in 2024. And I think we can do it with everything that we've laid out here. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if we'll make it. But I think we can. And I'm really, really hoping it can be done. And that can be done together. So like I can make this stuff. Y'all with the support and being able to tune into everything and being a part of all of this is huge. So can we do it by my birthday in September? That'd be cool, right? I want it by the end of the year. I want 2024 to be the year that we hit a gold play button. That's it. That's the goals, right? 2 that I can directly control, 1 that I can't, but I think is a very fair thing for us to grow as a community to try to blow this channel up and blow it out of the water, right? You can make, no, don't just make a ton of accounts. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. We need to spread the word so that more people are watching too, right? Right? Like, that's the real thing. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Like, bring it here, right? 10 million. No, you hold off, Dusk, right? Right? Don't get me banned. Don't get me banned. But I think we can do it. 1 million subscribers in 2024 calendar year. It's kind of a goal. It breaks my own rules of making a number a goal, but I think we can do it, right? I think we can do it, all right? So, I have many enemies who like, tell them. No. Tell your dogs. Y'all, that's it. That's the whole presentation. That's all I have. I literally, figuratively, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, metaphysically cannot do this without you and with all of your support. The people who donate, who are gifting memberships, the people who join on Patreon, the people who are just show up on every stream and are here in the chat and are part of the bedrock of the community. Those of you who are in the Discord server and are making all sorts of cool stuff on top of my silliness. Those of you who might have just joined, maybe this is your first stream here and you're wondering, what the hell is this man talking about? Just play Minecraft, okay? Minecraft is the way that we tell stories, but that is not our story. That is not my story. We've made so much cool stuff. I cannot believe that this song is on. Oh my God, that's so emotional. We've made so many cool things. No joke, first stream. There you go. Hello and welcome. Totally my first stream. Oh yeah, Dino. Hi, new person? Right? Y'all, thank you. Just, oh, hold on a second. You get a free chair. Hi. Oh. Good night. Yeah, here, let me show my friend Baymax that you just hit my head. Yeah. I'm not sure if you heard that, but my child just threw this at my face to say goodnight to me. What a way to end the stream. Here you go. It is a silly way to end the stream. I love you. Yeah, you're probably going to be good night. What a way to end the stream. She literally just goes, Baymax attack, whack, and hit me in the face. I could not do this without you all. In any way, shape, or form. Spiritually, mentally, physically, metaphysically. I cannot do this without you all. Your support on just being here, being a part of the community, chatting, being on videos, being in the comments means the world to me. This is the most amazing job I could get Baymaxed. This is the most amazing job I could ever ask for. And getting laid off earlier this year is probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And I am beyond words, and I don't know how else to put it. I hope I can continue to be worthy of your time and be worthy of your support. And it's not just me. There's like 3 or 4 people. Well, I showed that whole slide of like, these are the people that make this happen. 2 or 3 of them, this is their job, like full time. Julie, thank you for the $2 super chat. That's very kind. This is their job full time. For others, it is money while they're at college and they're focusing on their long-term careers, which is 100% the right thing to be doing. Let's just go and kick 2024's ass. I don't know another way to say it. 2023 is the year where I felt seen. I felt like we as a community became a real thing that a lot of people know, and that we are out of our bubble and we're making it, we're there. Now we dominate. And I can't wait to do it together. Legs, hashtag art. Okay. I'm doing my speech and my eyes glazed over. And I'm just 100% like unfocused and everything else. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, dang it. I made this so that it wouldn't do tabs. Main display. That. Check it out. It's a piglin cosplay. That is so cool. What does that say on the mask? I don't know what the words say on the mask, but it looks sick. That is so cool. That is genuinely so cool. I owe my life to you all. I appreciate it. I'm able to do so much for my family. I'm able to do so much for my kids because of the silly stories that we tell here and that you all keep enjoying them. And I hope we can keep that going for as long as we possibly can. Thank you all so much. I just want to end it right there. No raid or anything else. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And I can't wait to see you in 2024. Bye.